Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Alidami. I'm making this presentation on behalf of myself and my co-author Habib Awis. Our topic is gender representations, a study of female characters in Zulu Shofola's Wedlock of the Gods and Bode Ojoni's Our Wife Has Gone Mad. As a way of introduction, I would say that in the history of Nigerian literature, especially drama, there has been a dominance of male playwrights over the years. We have playwrights like Wole Soyinka, J.P. Clark, Femi Osofison, Olarotimi, and the rest. So when the female playwrights came on board after a decade or two, they argued that the male playwrights have not been able to represent females in their stories accurately. They argue that womanhood is only experienced and the male playwrights don't have this experience. So they said they are coming to rewrite and recreate female characters as against what the male authors have created over time. So our selected place, especially Zulu Shofola's Wedlock of the Gods, is published in 1972, and Zulu Shofola happens to be the first Nigerian female playwright. So one expects that in her play she will create strong characters who would be different, or at least who will liberate women from the story and so on and so forth. But in the story, we see that what they accuse male playwrights of, they are also complicit of. For instance, the story tells us about Ogoma, who is a widow who has lost her husband, and all these traditional African cultures that are detrimental to women or derogatory, if you like. We now find the mother-in-law, a fellow woman, who is at the front burner of insisting that Ogoma, a fellow woman, should succumb to those traditional practices. In Bode Ojoni's Our Wife Has Gone Mad, we see that Bode Ojoni in 2020, when he published this play, creates the character of Daniela, who was distraught with what has been happening in the society and then decided to marry 3 husbands, although without the knowledge of the husbands. So each thinks he is alone. But then she has been able to challenge culture, tradition, and even religion, thereby liberating women and giving women a voice compared to what Zulu Shofola has done in Wedlock of the Gods. So our position here is taken from Idegu's postulation that a situation where almost all the problems that befall the woman and will befall her in the future are put squarely on the man and patriarchy leaves a lot of leaking roofs in the habitation of feminism and other isms. So one expects that Zulu Shofola, being a feminist or a womanist as the case might be, will try to liberate women, but we see that her female character is actually entrenching patriarchy. But we see that Bode Ojoni's play actually is more, if you like, feminist or womanist, where he has given women through the character of Daniela a voice to challenge culture, tradition, and even religion, unlike Odibe, the mother-in-law to Ogoma, who insists that her fellow woman must observe those patriarchal cultures and tradition. So our position here is that it is not the gender of the author that determines whether the content of the story is pro or anti-women, because we see Zulu Shofola, a pioneer female writer, actually not doing that, but we see Bode Ojoni, a male playwright in 2020, actually creating a very strong character, not the strength like the one here where the woman is actually fighting other women, but the strength fighting men, as we see Daniela fighting Mr. Akpan, the church, the society, and even religion. So that's our submission, that the problems of women in the society are not just patriarchal and male oriented, but can be found in women and in women playwrights or women writers through the characters that they write. we submit that male authors are actually doing justice to the issue of gender balance in society. So this is our short presentation. I will be waiting for your questions. Thank you for listening.